I forgot what I was making a video about. What am I doing? What's this video about? Oh yeah, the Barbie movie, right. So I saw the Barbie movie the other day. Me and my dad walked all the way to the movie theater and it took hours, man. It was a crazy long walk and I got scrapes on the backs of my ankles because I wore a bad pair of shoes. Like, it's a decent pair of shoes if you're just going to the grocery store, but it was not a good pair of shoes for walking that long of a distance, man oh man. But it'll be okay. Um, so, the Barbie movie, the thing about it is, we actually, when we got there and we got our tickets and everything, we went to the wrong, room, like the wrong, theater, I guess? Like, the wrong auditorium? The wrong room, you know what I mean? The wrong place with the screen, you know. Oh, like, so, we we ended up seeing Oppenheimer like the majority of the movie because we thought it was just one big preview because it was edited so strangely, like it was such a choppy editing style that we thought it was a preview, and we watched most of it before we realized that we were watching the actual movie Oppenheimer, or Oppenheimer. I kind of say Oppenheimer and Oppenheimer interchangeably. But yeah, like we didn't realize that we had gone to the wrong place until, like, I don't know, maybe an hour or more of the movie had passed. And it was ridiculous, man. And we were so bored. Like, it was so boring and weird and annoying. And, like, yeah, we did not give a shit about this long ass, boring movie that we thought was a preview. And we were like, it just keeps going and going and going, and it's ridiculous. Why is it so long? Why is this preview so long? But it wasn't a preview, guys. It was real. So, after a while, we realized that, yep, this is the movie. So we got out of the room, the theater. Well, when I say the theater, I don't mean the entire building, right? I just mean the auditorium. Do you know what I'm saying? I I feel like this is weird and confusing, but anyway, um, we got out of there and we found some people just kind of walking around in the hallway that Poppy, my dad, figured out that they were going to the Barbie movie, and so we were like, yay, Barbie movie, let's follow them. So we followed them into their little place, and we, got to finally see it after like an hour or more of watching fucking Oppenheimer. We got to see the Barbie movie. And it was really cool. Not like one of my favorite movies, but it wasn't a waste of time, so that's good. It was really, it had some funny moments, and I think it was bold and interesting of them to make such a political movie, you know? A movie about politics and mental health, you know, it had themes of mental health and insecurity and depression and things of that nature, and it was really fascinating. And I think that, the main character Barbie was really likable. I don't feel that way about Ken. I think that Ken wasn't a very likable character. He was a sympathetic character to some degree. I mean, even though he fell in love with the— oh, spoilers, guys. Spoilers, by the way. Okay, spoilers. Um, Even though he fell in love with the patriarchy and stuff like that, um, you know, you can't help but feel bad for him since he was being ignored by Barbie for so long. But Barbie didn't really like Ken, and I kind of think that was a wise move because he's not a very attractive guy. I mean, physically he's fine, not really my type physically, but like personality wise, you know, he's kind of a dummy, and he's just sort of, I don't know. Um, he's not really a very likable guy. Not a terrible, not evil, but just, you know, kind of boring and stupid, in my opinion. Um, but I think that the main character Barbie was pretty likable. You know, she seemed kind-hearted, and you know, in the beginning, that she did have a little bit of a mean moment with the rest of the Barbies, where you know they were talking shit about Weird Barbie, and main character Barbie, who is stereotypical Barbie, she never apologized to Weird Barbie for talking shit about Weird Barbie to her face and behind her back like that. You know, um, even though Weird Barbie does embrace the fact that they call her Weird Barbie, like she is she does in fact um embrace this identity of being weird Barbie. However, um I still find it to be mean to call someone weird if you don't know that they're cool with it. You know what I mean? And like they clearly didn't seem to have positive intentions when calling her weird. Like they meant it in a bad way. And I think that that matters, you know? Even if someone likes being weird in a good way, if you are calling them weird in a bad way, then you're still insulting them. So yeah, but one of the Barbies eventually, I think it was the President Barbie. I think she apologized to Weird Barbie for calling her Weird Barbie to her face and behind her back. But main character stereotypical Barbie never apologized for that, and so that kind of makes me think that she might still be a little bit mean. But then maybe not, because it seems like she made friends with Weird Barbie during the plot, during the story. So maybe they're on good terms. I don't know. If they are, then that's great. um, my dad had this weird take. Let me get a sip of water here. My dad had this weird take. He said that, I believe it's Margot Robbie that's the actress for Barbie, right? Let me look that up on my phone, because I don't want to be wrong. I'm embarrassed to be wrong. And I don't give a shit about, like, actors and actresses. Like, I just care about the story, but I'm still gonna look it up because I don't want to be wrong. Yep. Yep. I was correct. So anyway, uh, my dad, let's get to the point, right? So my dad said that Margot Robbie was she was too old to play Barbie. And I think that's ridiculous. And my dad said, Barbie's like my age, like, as in not him, but as in me. Like, Barbie is my age, 17. And that's not true. Barbie's a grown woman. That's why she can be an astronaut and a doctor and, like, a, a neuroscientist and all these crazy things, you know? A 17-year-old can't have those jobs. That's ridiculous. I don't know why he thinks that. So I think that Margot Robbie was fine to play Barbie. I think that it was perfectly fitting. And I think it was silly of him to think that. But anyway, that's all I have to say, you guys. Barbie was an okay movie. You know. Um, yep. What was my favorite scene? I guess I'm not done talking yet. What was my favorite scene? Let me think. There was that really funny scene where, like, it showed a commercial for Depression Barbie. That was funny. Like a fake commercial for Depression Barbie. Um, let's see what else. What else did I like? I liked the very opening scene where they were just showing the town, or Barbie Land, just showing, the house that stereotypical Barbie lives in, and the house that all the other Barbies, the houses that all the other Barbies lived in, and just showing everything, and having it be all beautiful and perfect and magical and stuff like that. I liked that, and then I liked to kind of see how Barbie Land changed throughout the plot of the movie, and how it was eventually restored to its former glory and all that, you know? Um, yeah. Alright. I'ma go now, guys. Bye-bye.